Good morning. Oh, actually, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I see y'all quiet in the chat today. Hey, Terry. Let's see. Everybody, if you're in here, go ahead and say good afternoon. Hey, Almirth. Hey, Jamesy. How are y'all doing today? Hi, Jennifer. Hey, Mama Rose. How are you? Hey, Tammy. So check in with me, y'all. If y'all coming into the stream, check in. Let me know how you doing. Let me know how you feeling today. Hey, Tina. Bama girl. Hi. Oh, she said hey. Hello there. Let me know if y'all can hear me, see me, all that good stuff. So today we are, of course, checking in. I always want to check in with you guys, but we're also talking about the country music legend Loretta Lynn and her passing this week. And we're just gonna chat about what she meant to country music. And I don't really think people understand the gravity of some of the songs that she did. A lot of times we hear songs and we jam out to them, or we listen to them and we think they're great songs, but don't realize like the gravity behind the songs. Because I was talking to T this morning about the song The Pill, and when it came out, how they banned her on the radio. So we're going to get into that and discuss what Loretta meant to country music and the women of country music and just women in general. Because like even with some of I with some of the other bands that we talk about on this channel, uh, people were advocates. And I don't think because maybe the year we were born in, and so many things that we take for granted, we don't realize the things that some people did, even country music artists or jazz artists, the things that they did to speak up and speak out, which started conversations, which led us to have some of the privileges that we have today that we take for granted, okay? So, we got some more people coming in. Yes, she definitely was a true queen. Um, so come on in, y'all. We got Metal Mark in the house. We got Damar. And we got Mickey. What's up, Mickey? Come on in, say hello. Let me know how you doing today. Terry said he's doing great. I'm doing great as well. And I'm excited to talk with you guys. I gotta get T set up. Well, T to help me set up, because maybe on some of the podcasts, some of y'all can join me like how he does on some of his streams, just to chat with you guys face to face. But I'll give y'all a heads up so y'all can be camera ready. So, hey John, MDL 2022. Hello. I know, Jamesy. That's why I said I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. uh, her best gospel song is "Where No One Stands Alone." Chills. So I did do like the first Loretta Lynn song I did was, of course, Coal Miner's Daughter. I'm going to see if YouTube is going to be nice to me and let me bring it up. I'm not going to play it because I don't want the podcast to get shut down. But here I am, number 4. How am I going to bring up myself and I'm number 4? So if y'all haven't seen my initial reaction, it was 1 year ago. And I have a playlist of Loretta Lynn on this channel so you guys can watch it. But I also did the movie Coal Miner's Daughter. And I didn't realize at the time how young she was when she got married. So I think in her songs, she found a way to have her voice at a very young age. And if you're, oh, I was buffering. Oh my goodness. And she found a way to have a voice at a very young age. And so I'm going to pull up the lyrics to Coal Miner's Daughter. And talking about being proud of where she's from, and she didn't grow up wealthy at all, and she still felt love. So I just want to go over these lyrics, and then I'm going to go over the lyrics of The Pill, because when I first heard that song as well, I was shocked. And that song came out at a time where birth control was controversial, okay? And for her to sing about it on the radio, let's see, what year was that? 1975. I think it ruffled some feathers and they pulled her off the radio. And that is a form of free speech. It's like, what happened to free speech, you know? And so Coal Miner's Daughter, it says, well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. And this is the foundation of country music. I talk about this in a few of my videos without getting too political. But being poor and dealing with classism, I think a lot of people don't realize that. You know what I mean? And so she says, that's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Leer coal mines, all day long in the field of a hoeing corn. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal oil light. And everything would start all over come break of morn. And so she's talking about her values. And as you know, having values is also a part of country music. And I think this is why, again, and I keep establishing this is why people miss old school country music, because it has the values, it has the family values and the spiritual values as well. And you can really recognize that in yourself. And me and T talk about it all the time. We even did a video called Struggle Meals, and he grew up in a family of 6 children, and a lot of times they had to have hand-me-down clothes, or his mom would sew his clothes, and the same with me, you know, growing up in a single family household. So Daddy loved and raised 8 kids on a miner's pay. And I always talk to my mom, asking her how did she make it on her salary, you know, because she didn't really make enough to get us sometimes the basics, but then she made too much for assistance, you know. And so Mommy scrubbed our clothes on our washboard every day. Why? I seen her fingers bleed. To complain, there was no need. She smiled in Mommy's understanding way. In the summertime, we didn't have shoes to wear, but in the wintertime, we'd all get a brand new pair. And they start the scene out of coal miner's daughter in the movie about them getting a new pair of shoes. And when you don't have that much, you realize the weight of getting something so important and the excitement. You know what I mean? And then it says, from a mail order catalog. Y'all remember those? Money made from selling a hog. Daddy always managed to get the money somewhere. And that really resonates with me. You know, finding a way out of no way. And this really just hits somewhere in your heart if you've ever been through like real tough times. And she says, yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. And me and T, we talked about how we were made fun of for like some of the shoes we had, some of the clothes we wore, but still finding pride in the love that your parents had for you and them making a way. While maybe we didn't have name brand clothes at the time. And my grandma, she felt some type of way about that. She was born in the projects, and she really felt some type of way about clothing. And it's really just a mindset, because I think about the children who made fun of us for having like Kmart clothes, but they were poor as well. But instead of spending money on necessities, spending money to give these brands money for what? You know what I mean? So yes, the JCPenney and the Sears catalog. Yes, Terry. And so, yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard. At night we sleep 'cause we were tired. I never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then, and it's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor. Nothing lives here anymore except the memory of a coal miner's daughter. And still finding pride in where you come from. You really don't, you see it, because I'm not sure if Anthony's here, but sometimes Anthony makes requests, and he's like Ryan Upchurch. He's one of those people where he's proud of where he comes from, and they try to infuse that into the music. You know what I mean? And just the feeling of love instead of materialism. And now you see, like, even if you're on social media, you see the materialism is getting out of hand, and they're using that instead of love. And you can't substitute materialism for love. And that's why it's so important to have artists like Loretta Lynn to create songs like this. You know what I mean? And so Connie said, we couldn't wait for this year's Christmas catalog to come in as kids. I know. My grandma would get that Sears catalog, and I would circle stuff. We were just talking about that the other day. It was like the best time of the year. Anybody remember the Crisco commercials? LL did Crisco commercials. Like Crisco, like the lard. Oh my God. Skate said, don't forget getting dragged against your will to pick up the Kmart layaway. I remember my mom putting something on Kmart layaway, and then something happened to where she couldn't get the stuff out of layaway. I was so disappointed. James Z, you're probably too young, and it's because you're European too. It's okay, James Z. James Z, he has me. He asked me the other day, what dial-up internet was. It was like the sound of AOL, like dialing up. So, yeah, that's funny. Almer says she remembers the commercials. This was all pre VCR, James. We gonna help him out, but yeah, there was nothing like the feeling of the Sears catalog. It smelled like Christmas. Butter flavored Crisco. My grandma would fry chicken in that Crisco, y'all. Yes, yes, Bama girl. Oh, she was frying chicken. Okay, I'm gonna see. Let me see, cause I don't want to get Let's see, Loretta Lynn Crisco commercial. Oh my gosh, she does. She has several Crisco commercials. That's so funny. So maybe we'll have to play them on another time. Hard to log on quietly at night with dial-up. That's so true. So, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, these memories that you have, I feel like maybe with some of the newer music now, will you still be able to have discussions like this? Will you still have like the same sense of nostalgia? And so I want to move on to the pill lyrics and the song and why it was banned. It makes no sense. And you think about it today, why would a song like this be banned? But you think about all the things that you can say and do now, and the censor, even though we still have censorship, because I still get it. Like the last podcast I did, I was not playing music at all, and I was just talking about, you know, what Dave Brubeck did for, you know, the civil rights movement, what he did, you know, Eugene Wright, everybody in the band, and even people like Elvis and B.B. King and Louis Armstrong, what they did, and the stream started buffering. And I know when people don't like me talking about these things, but like I said, for this podcast, this is why I'm doing the podcast, so I can just say what I want. Because it's important to keep these people alive. So MDL22 said, also check out her haunted house videos and songs. She states her house is haunted. They mentioned that briefly in the her movie. And yeah, I know they had built another house on the land, but I'm not sure if that house was haunted or the original house on the land was haunted. Yes, Tasha, you need to listen to this haunted house. Okay, you'll send me, James is going to send me the message. And I'll do that in a separate, oh, it's the original house? Oh my gosh. Y'all, that is so crazy. Now I want some fried chicken. Because y'all keep talking about this Crisco commercial. And that's how my grandma made her fried chicken. And that's probably why fried chicken don't taste the same. Ooh. She believed in reincarnation. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna look that up. So the pill. And let me find my playlist so y'all can watch it. Let's see. if y'all are interested in watching my other playlists. And I got 20 people in here. Go ahead and smash that like button for more podcasts of your favorite artists and talking about things that you love. And if y'all, oh, also, I said I was going to do a Q&A. So, after I read, go over the pill and what that means, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments down below and I'll answer them. So, yeah. Without Loretta, we would not have had Reba and so many other female artists today. Yeah. Good night. Not good night, Skates. Good afternoon, Skates. See you later. See ya at 8:30 tonight. So I'll probably answer 2 questions before this podcast is over. But yeah, Loretta Lynn definitely made a way. But she also, with this song, The Pill, made me feel like that I can speak out for myself. And it, even when times feel like, or I'm made to feel like I shouldn't say anything, I shouldn't speak up, or maybe I shouldn't do this or say this, or maybe YouTube is gonna shut me down, or somebody's gonna flag my content, because I get that as well. Sometimes when people don't like what I say, they try to report my content. And so that's the same with this song as The Pill. They didn't like that she made a song about the pill, and radio stations wouldn't play her song, and they tried to silence her. And so this made way for other country music artists to stand up for themselves, sing what they want, especially as women. Okay, so this song also shows her personality as well. So it says, "You wined and dined me when I was your girl. Promise if I be your wife, you show me the world." Ain't that what they all do? But all I've seen of this old world is a bed and a Dr. Bill. Girl, I'm tearing down your brooder house, 'cause now I've got the pill. Yes, Loretta. All these years I've stayed at home while you had all your fun. And every year that's gone by, another baby's come. There's gonna be some changes made right here on Nursery Hill. You set this chicken your last time, 'cause now I've got the pill. This old maternity dress I've got is going in the garbage. The clothes I'm wearing from now on won't take up so much yardage. Mini skirts, hot pants, and a few little fancy frills. Yeah, I'm making up for all those years since I've got the pill. I'm tired of all your crowning, how you and your hens play. While holding a couple in my arms, another's on the way. So while he's having his fun, she's at the house taking care of all the babies. She's like, I want to have fun too. You promised me the world. But all I've seen is this bed. So he having all kinds of fun. This chicken's done tore up her nest, and I'm ready to make a deal. And you can't afford to turn it down, 'cause you know I've got the pill. This incubator is overused because you've kept it filled. The feeling good comes easy now since I've got the pill. It's getting dark, it's roosting time. Tonight's too good to be real. Oh, but daddy, don't you worry none, 'cause mama's got the pill. Oh, daddy, don't you worry none, 'cause mama's got the pill. And so at the time when birth control, because like even now, sometimes birth control is you like at a certain age, you have to, I mean, it's getting better now. well, not getting better. It's a lot better. But back in the day, I wonder if you had to have, because she was so young, even probably when she made this song. It's like, and I would have to look up the laws, but just birth control, I think, was just like taboo at the time. And especially if you were a Christian, you weren't supposed to be on birth control. And you can look it up, because I know some people are going to say, no, that's not true. Look it up. Okay? So, having women say to their husbands, I am tired and I'm not having any more children. Okay? I am getting on birth control. To say that is huge. But then to say it on the song, and she probably, I can just imagine some of the women hearing the song, because I know they didn't play this on the radio, okay, because they didn't want any other women to get any ideas. But when women did hear this song, they probably was like, I feel the same way. You know what? I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm going to tell my husband, no more kids. Because I'm taking care of all these kids while you still having fun. And I'm getting on the pill. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, I definitely realized how young she was when she had kids. Like I said, I watched the movie. I think she was 14 years old when she started having kids. My grandma, my dad's mom, she was 15 when she started having kids. So I know all too well, you know? So, yeah, she definitely was a kid herself. And so that's what I'm thinking, like, at the time, with her being so young and saying, I'm getting on birth control, you can't, at a certain age, even when I was growing up, you have to have consent. I couldn't just tell my doctor at the age of 16, even though I wasn't doing nothing, that I want to be on this, that, or the third, you know? So, yes, she was very bold at the time writing this song. And the gravity of that, I just want everybody to consider that. She probably really was met with a lot of not so nice words. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Yeah, oh yeah. So my grandma, T's grandma had 11 kids. My grandma had, okay, we got Auntie May. I always have to cut on my hand. Auntie May, Auntie D, Auntie Pam, Uncle Tommy. 6 kids. My grandma had 6 kids. And my mom is the baby girl. So, yeah. So to imagine having 11 kids and then hearing the song The Pill by Loretta Lynn, and you know what I mean? Imagine. Yeah. Yeah. Same here, Connie. Same here. I had some issues too, but I'm not going to go into that. She said she never cheated on dude, but he cheated on her. Reading some of her lyrics makes you wonder if she was as thinking about it. In the movie, it shows him like being very loose, you know, even in the beginning. But then you had the song Fist City, Or you're not woman enough to take my man, you know? Loretta Lynn, you ain't woman enough, okay? She wasn't nothing to play with. Dude had to get it together. So, yes. So I am getting hungry, y'all. Thank y'all for joining me today. I don't see anybody who had any questions for me today. But on the podcast, at the end, I will be doing Q&A. So if you have a question for me, I'll take 2 questions. And if not, I'm going to grab me a bite to eat. You know? Somebody said they were eating a bologna sandwich. I ain't eating no Crisco. I had Crisco since forever. I don't know what's for lunch yet. Who's my favorite country artist? So I have Dolly Parton, of course. We have Loretta Lynn, of course. We have George Jones. T's is George Strait. I really like Conway Twitty. Who else? And Blake Shelton, of course. Blake Shelton. Yeah, I am getting hungry. It's okay. What state do y'all live in? We stay in Georgia. Tina says Hardee's for lunch. Hardee's for lunch. Ooh, I hadn't had Hardee's in a long time. So we stay in Georgia. I'm a Georgia peach, born and raised. Ooh, did y'all just hear my stomach? So, yeah. Thank y'all for joining me today. And check out my Loretta Lynn playlist. I'll leave it in the description down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Join us for our live stream tonight. We're doing country music. Maybe we'll do scandalous country songs tonight. So join us at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, go ahead and binge some Loretta Lynn reactions from my playlist until then. Y'all have a good afternoon, and I'm about to grab me some lunch. See you next time. Ta-ta. Ooh, hot ham and cheese. Chicken. Baked chicken. Fried chicken, mashed potatoes. Oh, Mickey! You are eating fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy, and corn on the cob for lunch? Excuse me. Love you too, Jamesy. Bye, Terry. Later, Tina. Oh my gosh. Jamesy, if you can't make it, I understand. Later, John. Y'all have a good day. You too, Damar. Bye, Metal Mark. Bye, Sharon. I didn't see you here earlier. Bye, y'all. Bye, Mama Rose. I know, right? I know, Jamesy. And bye, Mickey.